Welcome, wonderful Aquarius. This is your January 2023 Astro/Tarot reading. We are starting off with the general and the finances part of the reading, for which I already pre-shuffled the overall energy for you. We're going to clarify these cards with some tarot cards, and after that I'm going to answer a specific question of yours with this beautiful deck here in relation to work or general something that you're interested in. After that, we're going to tune into the love part of the reading, for which I already pre-shuffled here the cards, which I'm also going to clarify. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to answer a specific question of yours relating to love with this beautiful deck here. Now, before we get started, let's take a minute to get grounded. So please take a deep breath and relax your body. Especially focus maybe on the throat chakra, because I was feeling some, a bit more closure there. So maybe try to relax your neck, your muscles, your face. Now imagine yourself in a big bubble of white light. Allow yourself to feel it transmuting all the negative energy into positive. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine having big roots like a tree. Let your roots grow as deep as they can into earth. Allow yourself to feel as one with Mother Earth. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now feel the connection with your higher self, your angels and archangels. Allow them to help you every step of the way, and set the intention now to have a beautiful month. Thank you, wonderful Aquarius. Let's dive right in. We're starting off with the Wild Rose Fairy, love. This is a card of love. Also, that means card of Venus. So we're going to discuss that, but let's move on to Purity card with the Unicorn, who's shining so brightly. And then we have Progressions, the card of the journey. Let's start with a love card. Here we have Rose. So if you didn't know, roses are really the highest frequency from all the flowers. So if you need a little bit of purification or raising your vibrations, roses would be wonderful to work with. Maybe if you're using organic scent for the bodies, or maybe bubble baths or anything along those lines, try to maybe do more rose scent, or for perfumes, for relaxing. It will help you purify and transform a little bit. Venus will be transiting your sign in the month of January, so this is your month to really shine and to do any beautiful things that you want to do to maybe enhance your beauty and routine and body as well. First house is your physical body, so Venus being, especially if your ascendant is in Aquarius, this is great for any beauty enhancement treatments that will make you feel maybe younger, more beautiful, more clean. But I feel this is more about purity with also aura here. You also have aura cleansing frequencies that can really help you kind of dissolve any negativity in your field, whether from you or from other people as well. Okay. So while Venus is being in your sign, is going to do a few things. Okay, first off, we're starting with the new year with the Venus conjunct Pluto that we have already discussed. And so it's a powerful beginning of the new year. Okay, this is talking about this transformation and maybe shedding a few layers that don't belong to you. So this is talking to me as well about the new moon that is happening in your sign. So this is all about your first house. New moon happening in your sign is going to happen on the 1st degree of Aquarius, signifying a new era for the Aquariuses. And you're gonna feel it, okay? This new moon is gonna be hand in hand with Pluto, who is still like a degree or two before your sign. So we're expecting it now to move next year into your sign. So make sure you check out the annual readings for 2023, which we will be posting soon if they're not up there yet. And yeah, so this is really a transformational feel. You're gonna have a sense now at the New Year's of what this Pluto that is gonna come to your sign in the 2023 is kind of bringing forward. So this will kind of give you the flavor. So pay attention to old year and to new year and the feelings that you get, and those will be some things to think about how you can utilize it to your best abilities when the Pluto actually shows up in your sign. So this is a planet of deep transformation. This is a planet of total regeneration, and the planet that can really provide you with the purity. Okay, but to get the purity, first you need to shed all the layers of negativity and the gunk and the yuck, and that's what Pluto is about. People think it's about darkness, it's about this things. It's all about just shedding those things, like the snake sheds the skin to get to this purity. Okay, that's what it's about. So be ready to be sure, because I feel this is progressions in the journey. I feel also this card is talking about that journey, you know, that's going to be deep and intense, and it's going to be long term, and it's going to maybe be like a hill after hill, but it's all for this evolution part of your soul that you have applied to do here on the planet Earth. So I'm hoping you enjoy it, really. We do have here the card of Venus, which suggests to me that January will be a beautiful month for you. If you are looking for a new job, this is no problem. Venus in your sign and Sun in your sign with Saturn as well could give you a long-term opportunity as well. And let's not forget that the new moon is happening in your sign in conjunction to Pluto, and Pluto is the natural ruler of your 10th house, which is the house of career and finances. So for those of you who are looking for a new job, you have definitely opportunity. This new moon is happening on the 21st of January, but the energy is valid 2 weeks after, 2 weeks prior. Okay, so it's a yes. And for those of you who are working at a company, some of you might get promoted. Okay, some of you might be you know, kind of jumping from this rock to that rock all of a sudden, not really expecting it. Although this is a card of a slow movement and the progression, which is in the birth chart, how slowly we change over time, how we are not just our birth chart, that we also have the energy and the imprint of the progression, or the progressions in the chart. It's a whole other chart that's not related to your birth chart, but you can also find it at the astro.com. They have this progression chart where you can actually look at the data of the currents, like progressions. Progressions are like planets moving 1 degree in 1 year's time, or something along those lines. It's complicated, I mean, to explain. I don't know how astrology savvy you are, so we're not going to get into that. But I think knowing a bit astrology, or maybe going to astrologer, could help you in navigating your career, because I feel there are going to be 2 options for you where to go, because here we have a clock with 2 arrows. Okay, so for some of you, you might be contemplating whether this year should you go back to some job that you have been working before, or should you just go with the new opportunity as well. Okay, so you will have options as well. But let's go and take a bit deeper look with tarot now to get more like concrete information. This is like overall energy and what is coming for you. Okay, so we also have a purity. I feel really you are also being healed in the month of January, with the Venus especially over here in your sign. You are kind of also, if you need anything, if you need to heal anything, January is also a good month to do so. And another confirmation that is very true. I mean, I've been with you on this journey, dear Aquarius, for quite some time, and this card has been a frequent one in your reading. First we had it a bit upright, and it's been coming up in reverse, suggesting that you have done so much healing. And I think in month of January you will really feel that it did pay off. That it did pay off, especially those of you who are born in January. Happy birthday to you, dear Aquarians. Okay, this is it. Happy birthday to you. I think you finally found the balance here with the Temperance at the bottom of the deck, between, you know, what was and what will be, and where you are in between. Okay, but let's move on to tarot and see. We have the Hangman. We also have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords wants to connect with this card for some reason. I'll just put it here. We also have 7 of Wands. We have the Sun. And we have the 3 of Cups. We actually have 3 cards showing up in this reading, and they also showed up in the Capricorn reading. So if you do have any placements in Capricorn, I do advise you to also look into that video as well. Especially because, you know, if you are Aquarius Sun, Venus and Mercury can never be too far away. So either they are also in Aquarius, or they might be in Capricorn or in Pisces. But judging by this, you might have something in Capricorn too, or some important message there in that reading. So we're starting off with the Hangman, the cards that suggest no movement forward in the beginning of the month. And 7 of Wands, protecting your energy, probably recuperating from all the Christmas joy and New Year things and World Cup and whatnot. And then from mid-month, I feel the Sun movement forward and feeling happy and wondrous and overcoming obstacles. This is a card of overcoming obstacles. And 3 of Cups is the card of having fun and enjoying with your friends. So yeah, in the beginning of the month, it's a bit slow-mo. Maybe you're on holiday. I mean, if you're working, you probably have some days off around the holidays. So the business might be slow in the beginning of the month, but then it's a sudden fast movement forward. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck. So, and there we have the bike and the bird. It's like fast movement forward and feeling this tremendous joy. So for those of you who are looking for a new job, I would not even try in the beginning of the month. I would leave it for the other half of the month. And we do also have astrological information. Why is that? So on the 12th of January, Mars will finally move direct. And okay, so if you are in a creative business, if you have a business of your own, things might have been slow for you, and you probably should have reinvent yourself a little bit over there, or maybe redo something. So finally you're able now to move forward from 12th of January when Mars goes direct in your 5th house. We also have Mercury going direct at the 18th of January and Mercury becoming visible. So this is great news for all of those who are in communication business or writing or speaking in any kind of way. And when Mercury goes direct and when Mercury becomes visible, this is your time to shine. This is the time to publish something. This is the time to make something viral if you're in that kind of business. So yeah, fast movement forward. I mean, till the 12th, I don't think you should be even applying for the jobs. If you know, just take your time to really kind of love yourself and purify, and then from 12th onwards, maybe look for applications and maybe send resumes after Mercury goes direct and becomes visible 18th, 19th. It's a great time. And it's also a great time for business, you know, from 12th, then from 18, 19 onwards. You know, if you are in business, things will then pick up and you will be busy again. Busy bee. All right, so I don't see really any problems regarding your career. Just in the beginning of the month, things might go slow, and you also kind of might not feel so inclined to work. You know, might feel more inclined to really protect yourself and heal yourself from all the negative you know, and negativity in general relating to work. Okay. All right, so I think that's all I have for you for this part of the reading. Now I'm going to answer a specific question of yours relating to the work, finances, or general information if you're really curious about something. If it's a love question, save it for later. We're going to do that with this deck here. So let's dive right in. So as I shuffle, guys, I would like to remind you, too many cards, that we do have annual readings for the 2023, so make sure you check those out. Also like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and there we have it. Freedom is yours. Horse spirit, that would be the answer to your question regarding finances or any kind of general theme that you want to know about. So let's dive right in and read that for you. 33. Horse spirit, the freedom is yours. When horse spirit appears, you are gifted with the spirit of movement and freedom. It is a time for travel and adventure, whether that means a trip somewhere or taking a different type of journey, one of freedom of choice. Horse Spirit reminds you that no matter the circumstances, you have free will and choices that can take you far away to a better place, a better situation, a better state of being. For there is no one but you to reign in your will to make a different choice. You are capable of making powerful choices that will affect you for a long time to come. Progressions, long time to come. So make sure that decisions that you're making in January are the ones that you truly want and that you think you're going to resonate with in a couple of years. Moving on. Horses are social animals and known to be a friend to mankind, willing to carry us forward when we need it. Horse Spirit reminds you that help will be available to you whenever you need it, and companions will be there by your side wherever you choose to go, whatever direction you choose to travel. Life is an adventure, and Horse Spirit wants you to know that whatever choices you make, you have great spirit within, invisible yet holding you up and always walking by your side. All right, so beautiful. All right, let's move on to the love part of the reading now. Okay. So for your love life, we have peace. I think you had this last month, not sure. Pretty sure you did. So you're keeping the peace. We also have the card of Uranus with Malachite. And we have Venus, of course. Venus is in your sign, dear Aquarius. And Malachite can actually help you clear out your heart chakra or clear out any fear of commitment or fear of love and bring you peace. Okay? So try to work with Malachite. If you don't have the stone, you can just Google it and, you know, just meditate on its image. Now, since we do have Uranus-Venus aspect here, that's happening 15th of January, we have Venus square Uranus. So for those of you who are single, this is a tangible opportunity. This is coming out of the blue, out of nowhere. Uranus and Venus, when they come together, they can create a partner out of thin air, I promise you. You go out with your friends, not even thinking about like hooking up with someone. Trust me, Uranus square Venus can actually make it happen. That's happening on the 15th of January. So if you're not up for that, make sure that that you remember 15th of January, Venus is squaring to Uranus, and it's coming up in your reading. It's rarely that we have like two planets that are really aspecting each other, and one is in your sign. You know, Venus is in your sign, and you will be surprised with it. Okay, you will definitely be surprised with it. Okay. This might even happen in your home if you have some family gatherings or something along those lines, or some friend gatherings, or maybe going to someone's house for a barbecue. There might be someone there that you kind of have this attraction to, you know. I'm not saying this is going to be long term, honestly. For those of you who are single, Venus, Uranus connections are rarely simple. They're very intense and very out of the blue and very excitable. But as far as the longevity goes, that's you need Saturn for that. So whatever happens on the 15th of January, you will get your resolution or solution to that idea on the 22nd of January, when Venus is conjunct with Saturn. So this is happening hand in hand. So please do not take it too far with this person, if you can, like because it might be a bit of cold shower, to be honest, on the 22nd of January when Venus does join Saturn in your sign, okay? So if you're just keeping it lighthearted and do not expect too much, I think this might actually be an opportunity to make this into a relationship. You know, Saturn is longevity and Venus is relationship. It's just that this week, this short week from 15th till the 22nd, it's kind of make it or break it. You know, if you kind of chase it too much or be vulnerable too much or express too much, I don't feel it will have tangible roots, and therefore I don't think it's gonna like make it long term. But if it's the other way around, if you just take it easy, if you just take it relaxed, you actually might have an opportunity to make this a tangible relationship, and a peaceful one at that. For those of you who you are in a relationship, this is a peaceful month. Maybe besides date specifically, 15th of January. So just be mindful, especially if you are living with this person in the home. You don't have to be married, but if you are living under the same roof, that's governed by the 4th house, where the Uranus actually is, and it's squaring up to you. So this might be a sudden fight or something really trivial, and you know, that shouldn't be costing you peace at all. Like, but so maybe just I mean, it's not even a good day to surprise somebody because it's a square. But if you have a minor surprise, then maybe that's how you can utilize this energy, maybe to your benefit. All right. And let's not forget that Venus is going to conjunct Pluto at the New Year's, if we didn't mention it. So it should be quite interesting beginning of this new year as well. But let's clarify a bit more now with tarot to get a bit more detailed information. All right. All right, dear Aquarius. So 5 of Swords, yeah, this could give you a headache here. It's something that's happening on the 15th of January. So just be mindful of that. Uranus is in square to Venus, so which is in your sign. So there might be some revelation of information. Surprise. There's some surprise effect definitely over there. So that might disrupt your peace. Okay. But there's also opportunity for a new emotional beginning with this person, you know. It doesn't have to be bad. You know, you might get proposed or something. It's like sudden surprise out of nowhere. You know, it's a beautiful energy at the bottom of the deck. So let's see. We have 2 of Cups here. I'm putting everything up right now. We have King of Wands, 9 of Swords, and the 5 of Cups. Okay, so these naturally came in reverse, but I have decided for the month of January to read everything upright. So, honestly, guys, on the 15th of January, if you don't have to be anywhere, like, don't, like, this could really cause a disruption in your relationship here with the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Cups, okay? All right. There is this... I feel like there's like 2 distinctions to this reading. One of those is like there is the sudden news that's happening on the 15th of January that might really steal your peace. And for other ones of you, you are kind of feeling yourself, you're feeling the other person, the passion is on with the Knight of Wands, okay? So I feel for those of you who are in a relationship, there might be some surprising news. Or some of you, even if you are in a relationship, might hook up with somebody on that date. So make sure that you're careful to avoid this. The point of tarot readings is to warn you about the energy, and the point of astrology as well to tell you what energy is coming in so that you can use it to the best of your abilities instead of being right around, okay? So now that you have this information, make sure, please make sure that on the 15th of January, day or 2 before or after, if you are a loyal person in general, this might be a thing. Maybe you drink too much and some things happen. So just make sure that you avoid that, okay? Because you will save yourself some destruction over there, okay? So for those of you who are meeting somebody new, I feel this is also kind of instant bond. Besides, it's really being passionate and strong from the beginning. Like, don't start off too strong. Okay, don't start off so strong because the Saturn is going to meet Venus on the 22nd, and it might be a cold shower, like I already mentioned even before seeing these cards, because they're just confirming what astrology is saying, basically. All right, so all of this can be avoidable if you navigate the energy carefully. Okay, so to navigate Uranus and Venus, you know, it's a bit of a ride, but it's manageable, you know. You can surprise your partner or yourself with something beautiful. Not too much of a surprise because it might disrupt the peace. And if you don't want to cheat, make sure you are with your partner at that given time. And if you are hooking up with somebody, don't go too far and take it a bit slower and you'll be just fine. All right, so let's go to the last part of the reading, which will be answering a specific question of yours with this beautiful deck here relating to love. So try to think about one question specifically. Oh, and also it should be this person that you're meeting up. It might be somebody from the past, honestly. It might be not even from this lifetime, but Mercury is going retrograde in your 12th house. This might be a karmic deal that is setting up for it. So for those of you who actually listen to this reading and things still do happen, just know it was meant to be that way. Okay? And you will transform. So the answer to your question, love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. Okay, so let's read a bit about that for you. Love makes a difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. Love is strong and can endure anything. If you trust love, everything else will fall into place. When there are challenges, it is important to keep your heart open. Healthy boundaries are an essential aspect of creating trust in a relationship. You should be able to give freely from your heart to your partner's heart. Your partner, in turn, should be able to share, knowing you will treasure this mutual respect. Using kindness as a rudder in a relationship to keep communication and feelings on course. Kindness is the value that allows both parties to feel understood and nurtured. It validates loving interactions. Keep kindness at the forefront of difficult conversation to keep anger in check. Funnily enough, again, we have another correspondence to the reading. Yeah, so something might happen. It might not even be you. It might be this other person. So, you know, try to be together around the 15th. And maybe this, maybe you'll be surprised both by something third, you know. All right. So I think that's all I have for you, dear Aquarius. I hope I navigate this energy well. Nothing of this should happen if you just navigate the energy consciously, okay? Maybe read a little about Uranus and Venus aspects and how all of the ways they can play out, and try to choose one where you can actually guide it consciously into your favor. That's the whole point of knowing astrology, okay? So thank you so much for your time, dear Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Make sure you check out annual readings for the 2023. Happy New Year and enjoy.